Alrighty then, so a little bit different here tonight. It is holy shnikes towards the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring. Oh, but I think we've got some things stirring here tonight. This one is gonna be for all those who've been naughty, and they're gonna get something real nice, you know what I'm saying? So, look, I'm just gonna say right now, as we start into this is another part 2 of our Scammers Exposed series, and it's gonna get even better. If you guys watched the last one, this one is gonna blow your mind. If you thought the last one was good, if you got a lot out of that, I'm gonna tell you right now, buckle up, put your kids away. This is not gonna be kid friendly, so starting right out right there, Day Trading Gurus and Furus, Scammers Exposed Part 2, starring yours truly, Vinny E. Mini. Let's crack open the beverages here this evening. Hope you guys have brought yours with you. Here we go. Because we are about to bring the Wrecking Ball. The Christmas Wrecking Ball. Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, part 2. Buckle up. All right, so, and without further ado, I thought that was going to be fun, but I have literally laid out 6 screens worth of information for you guys that we are going to divulge. It multi-screens comes in handy here tonight. Let's get to it. We got a lot to cover, so make sure, if you have not watched the last one, I would recommend pause this video, go watch the other one, because otherwise you're going to be a little bit lost. But not really, I'm going to try to catch up. We'll do a quick rehash. Here's where we were the other night. Here is our handy dandy trade room over here in Discord. In fact, if you are not over there in our Discord, head on over there to our Discord channel chat and make sure you follow us over here on Facebook, Twitter, of course here on YouTube. I don't know what's going on with this technical thing. We got a technical thing going on here. What's all that? Transaction. Okay. That's some of the information we're going to cover here tonight, by the way. Some people doxing my family. Yeah, we're going to cover some of that, okay? And the scumbags involved with that. Join us here on Discord, and the link is down in the description below. And definitely watch part 1. All right, without further ado, okay, you know, like everybody says, and I feel like I'm already cliched up, but man, a little bit steamy here tonight. If you thought the last one was steamed up, this one is like, we're going to crank the fire on. Some people are going to be in some liar pants on fire. So, someone had asked, so Vinny, the other night you said that you had been that people did death threats on you, that they were harassing your family. We don't believe that. You just said that, you didn't show any proof. So, this is the dangerous part here tonight. We're going to touch in some areas. I'm going to show you guys the proof. Just kind of sick and tired of the stuff. I have this stuff, by the way. It's always been in our Discord channel. Anybody wanted to see it, come to our Discord channel. You guys wanted to see it, though, so here we go. Coming into 2020, we are going to wipe them clean in 2020, all right? So stay tuned for the rest of the series. But let's piggyback off of the last rendition of what we did. Remember, we started with this Reddit article that kind of launched all of this conversation. Okay, so we're going to head back to this area. I think here we are. We're online here in the room. If you guys want to chat with me over here, I've got the audio on in the meetings and hangouts. I know it's late, and it's like literally 2 days before Christmas. So, look, I've got family coming in tomorrow, so this is going to be my last stream before we go into this. But I wanted to get this off my plate. Plus, I think that if some of these scammers are going to watch this video here tonight, they are going to be a little bit shaky as they go into their Christmas holiday, just like we all are here, and they're sitting around with their families, and they are going to be reminded of the shiz that they have done to my family, to the people in this industry. I'm going to remind them as they're sitting there staring their family members that they love in their face, and remember what they've done to others just while they're sitting there. I think this is a good apropos moment, and I'm just going to get this one out of the way here tonight, get it off my chest, so that you can have the truth, and may the truth set you free. Okay, so started with, reason we're also kind of ramping this forward to speed this along is because my friend Allah here, Allah Snack Bar, said, hey Vinny, from the Seth Jigsaw shill room, we all know who that is from the last video, they're trying to get the Reddit taken down. Just wanted you to know. And I was like, how does he know that? Okay, so Adrian said, this is to Seth, so somebody in his room, looks like wrote to Seth and said, I think he was just randomly posting a video of Vinny Mini and the horse. Okay. Seth says, wow, he completely losing his mind now. Get it before the admins at Reddit delete it, LOL. Okay, so of course he's referring to me. He thinks I'm losing my mind. Okay, sure. And here is the Reddit link, but they're about to delete this. So the whole point of this is Seth is now reported. These guys are like socialist commies. Like, if the truth has been revealed, oh, let's immediately get it taken down. So they've reported this thread that you're about to see on Reddit, so it's probably going to get taken down. So if you guys want to go see the Reddit for yourself, go check it out before they take it down. In fact, that's what Seth was saying. Hey guys, go watch this before we get it taken down. Ha ha ha. This is how these turds work. They say nasty stuff and then they go delete it. I'm going to show you guys the proof of that too. Everything that we've said before, I always just show and I bring proof, folks. That's what I have been doing. That's what I will continue to do into 2020. I hope you guys appreciate what we're bringing, but I'll tell you what I don't appreciate is people threatening my family. Dude, threaten me all day. Come at me all day. I am 6'1", 215 pounds. I'm ripped, and if you meet me, some of these guys particularly, it's not going to be a nice day, but I'm just saying, like, don't come after my family, okay? My kids, I got 3 kids. We just had another one, by the way. Let's address this a minute, because somebody asked the other day, well, we noticed that he hasn't been posting as much in the last 3 months. Oh, ding, ding, dong, folks. I just had a baby. Literally a baby. I don't know if you know what that is. Most of you 40-year-old virgins who, by the way, are my biggest trolls, literally, got no kids, no wife, no life, nothing to protect. They don't know what it is to threaten somebody else's family. So these guys go after my family, my kids, my wife, my mother and father, for crying out loud. I'm going to show you guys the proof of that. I'm not just saying it out loud. I'm going to show you guys how they literally posted their picture as a banner image on a fake Twitter account and then harassed me with it. It's my parents' house, y'all. A picture of the front yard of my parents' house. And then said, maybe, and they said, I'm not going to say my wife's name, but my wife's name, maybe she'll bake us some cookies when we all arrive. Think about that for a second. And if you think I'm lying, I'm going to show you guys the proof here tonight. Thing is I don't lie. Everybody says that, but what's funny is it's their massive amount of projection onto me. I'm going to show it to you. I'm sick of it. Now, second part of this conversation said, debate him live on stream. Oh, please, Seth. Please do. Please. I dare you. He won't, and I'll show you why. He won't. But, dude, I'll gladly. Of course, no. He says, I think we're handling it okay so far. Yes, they're in control, okay? He's got, remember, from last night, remember, they're the second place, right? We are 8,000 Discord users. 8,000. They have 4,000. They used to be the biggest about a year ago, okay? We surpassed them. We're double their size. But regardless, they still have a big community over there that is missing good information because they will not allow our stuff to be talked about at all in their rooms because of these guys who are scumbag shills for Jigsaw. Remember that. Remember, go watch the first video. All right, we're going to get into it. Things spinning along, but he says, oh, we've got handling. We'll just continue to ban his spam accounts and report activity that violates TOS. Again, their solution to things is let's go report, let's go report, let's go report. They won't face the truth. They won't debate. They won't come out here and do it. If we try to give their users any information to help them out, not sell, but give them the opportunity. Again, 2-week free trial. Use the stuff and see if it doesn't change your trading. That's all we say all the time. Okay? Anyhow, I appreciate a la snack bar coming in here and telling me about it. I said something about community shields. So we're going to speed this along, and I'm going to go into that Reddit thing here tonight before they take it down. And we're going to digest it a little bit, and then I'm going to show you guys some amazing things. I mean, just some stuff that's going to blow your mind. Yeah. You're going to love it. All right, so here's where it all started. Anyone familiar with Vinny Mini? We talked about this last night, so I'm not going to get into all that, but I want to make sure we've got all this stuff recorded. Let's go into... Okay, so this is an order by best. This is a little bit thing. Reddit's a little bit tricky with this. Let's go, how about order from new, top to bottom? Okay. 1 hour ago. His tools are crap. Recycled from other standard platform indicators, calling it proprietary. I've seen his algo videos. Seems impressive until you realize it took 50 to 100 trades per day to make a small amount, acting as if commissions don't exist. On top of that, his live account is trading 20 to 50 contracts. When he adds to losing positions, there's no efficiency. This guy's a scam. Into techno music in the background and horrible videos from his failed graphic designer. Avoid. Okay, I don't know who this person is, but we'll address that. If that's what you think, like, you can go and see that for yourself if you like. If that's one man's opinion. But we'll go on. So an hour ago, this is a very active Reddit. Okay, so if this whole thing actually gets pulled down, that's going to be interesting. All right. Again, forget doing it for me, folks. Like, go install it for yourself. And if you think that's what happens, that's not what happens. In fact, this is wrong. 50 to 100 trades, okay, per day, maybe, because we're my average size is 8 to 16 contracts, right? The 8 to 16. So 8 to 16, that adds up pretty quick. 4 trades. What's that, folks? Do a little math on that. Alexa, what's 4 times 16?
4 times 16 is 64.
There's 64 right there. 4 trades. Okay? I mean, just do the math. It's going to be a lot, but get over it, right? As if that's a bad thing. Okay? And mind you, 16 contracts, folks, that's $8,000 on NASDAQ. Less on ES. But whatever. Again, these guys just speak out of ignorance. Just allow us to disseminate the truth for you. But let's go ahead. I just want to make sure we've got this all recorded. Here we go. I trade about 25 to 30 micros a day and make 100 or so after commissions. Of course, we're going over to over leverage. I don't need another savings account, you know, as long as you manage the risk properly. Don't walk away for lunch. 30 open contracts should be fine. With a lifetime NT license, you're down to like 30 cents per micro. Commission isn't really a factor. Well, that's a pretty good defense of that. Okay. Analytical trader. Now here's part of the problems that I want to talk about here tonight. Analytical trader, all right, for everybody, this guy's a scam. He will offer you his mentorship, but when you ask him for his broker statements, his track record, he literally will tell you, even right now, like in fact, he told one of our members the other day, Ursulan, you guys can go talk to him and he'll confirm for you. He offered him his mentorship services. He said, well, can I see some broker statements like Vinny does? He says, oh, I haven't traded live in over a year. I'm working on something. And I'm going to show you guys tonight what this guy is working on, okay? This Shalom Benzev emails me the other day, and that's who owns this company. It's the CEO of this company, okay? CEO, I'm doing air quotes here, all right? But the owner of his analytical trader is Analytical Kinetics. If you guys have seen my videos on Analytical Kinetics, it's crazy. What's up, Vincenzo's wrecked again? Yes, we're getting some people wrecked again. Make sure you guys watch part 1, or this is not going to make a whole lot of sense. All right, so anything that these guys say, I really just want to record this right now to kind of come back to. I've caught up on the others, but there were some interesting things in here. So this guy, first of all, trolls me hardcore. This is one of the guys that doxed my family, and I'll show you guys the evidence of this tonight, okay? But just I'm just going to throw out first, I'm not going to read all these here tonight, so don't worry, it's not going to be boring, but I'm going to show you guys what they did to my family. This guy right here, Shalom Benzev of Analytical Kinetics, okay? This guy doxed my family, talks about my wife, she's Hispanic, okay, but has said the most racist, vile stuff under fake accounts and all this other kind of stuff coming to me, and then pretending as though he's not. He's been sent cease and desist letters. I originally asked him myself personally, didn't follow through. He thought I was messing around. Sent him over to the legal team. I'm going to show you guys the legal form. Hey, you know what? Here, I'm going to show you guys one right now, just to give a little tidbit. Okay, here is the. This was served to him from my legal team. Right here. You guys can go read this up. Oh shoot, is it gonna mess up on the screen? Oh, you guys can't see that on the right. How about Windows right? Is that gonna work? There we go. Okay, there's my firm's written information to Mr. Shalom Benzev to cease and desist the stuff that he's doing to my family, the stalking crap. Okay. Atachino, you guys heard about him the other night? Him sexually harassing the females in our room. Okay? But those guys are in here. The reason I'm saying this is because inside of this Reddit, I'm going to show you guys the links that these scammers go to, right? The ones that are just completely disgusting, I'm going to show them to you because they like to come after me. You know why? Because I drill them. That's what's happening. Here we go. So, there he is. That's one. Okay, by the way, you guys should go upvote, downvote these things. I'm going to go ahead and downvote this guy. All right, there you go. Ding, ding. All right. Hey, look at me. I got 3 karma. I don't even use Reddit that much, but here we go. You guys want to go give me some karma? I'd appreciate it that way because they'll let me post links. They won't even let me post links, so I can't even send them my video stuff on this because I got no karma. So y'all want to go give me some karma on Reddit? Woo! That'd be awesome. Anybody got some Reddit stuff? All right. So he's going to talk about blah, 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 blah. What is this one? Arco Smashed. Analytical Trader. Oh, okay. So this is one of the people that's in our crew who watched what we talked about the other day. I appreciate his response here. Analytical Trader, posted above in this thread multiple times, equals Analytical Net Connects equals Alpha Build. So, I want you guys to know something. This guy is running 2, not just 1. He's under Analytical Kinetics, and now he's starting Alpha Build. This guy is trying to get a business off the ground. So if you guys want to watch a shill from start to finish, I want you to actually go follow this guy and watch, like, this should be called the evolution of the scammer. Okay, so this guy's barely starting out. Okay, now mind you, he's 47 years old, no kids, no family. Look, that's fine if that's how you are, but the thing is this guy has gone after my family, racist scumbag. All right, but this guy right here, he's starting a business called Alpha Build. So if you guys hear about this, in fact, okay, I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna back it up with proof. All right, here he is writing to me in my email. Okay, here we go. Let's scroll down to here where it all began. Here's him writing me. Vinny, you have been defaming, insulting, harassing me in multiple videos on your YouTube channel. Now, I'm going to address that. I'll talk about that. He was, mind you, he doesn't address the fact that he was saying negative things about our stuff, so I pointed out where he was wrong in his stuff, so he calls that defamation. Insulting and harassing, okay, in multiple videos on your YouTube channel. This is interfering with my launching of an online business. Think about that. This is interfering with my launching of an online business. Mind you, he won't tell you what it is, but I'll tell you what it is. This guy, Analytical Kinetics, Shalom Bidzup, as he could, look, this is him saying his name here, okay? It's not me, I'm trying to dox him or any kind of stuff. I'm just saying, I'm just giving you guys facts, okay? This guy emails me and says, I'm trying to start an online business, and what you're doing is interfering with me launching this business. So if you guys want to watch a shill grow from scratch, go watch Analytical Kinetics. His name is Analytical_Trader on Twitter. So go give him a follow. He's got all of 40 followers, but he's gonna go buy some Twitter accounts. He's gonna go pay, you know how they grow and shill. Or if you don't know how they grow and shill, go watch this guy. You can watch him metamorphosize. We're gonna be following him, and I'm gonna show you guys his every move as he continues to, air quotes here, grow his scam business. Okay? Because again, the guy does not trade. Fact. Doesn't trade. Hasn't traded in over a year, according to something else. Now, mind you, he did, when he traded before, he told me specifically the reason he was trying to come and look at AlgoBox was because he could not trade. We kicked him out of our program when he started trying to help Adam Webb with Macro Hedged when we destroyed them in that contest back in April. He started helping them, and so I cut him off, and now he's mad. That's the end story of this guy and why he's about to do. Well, everything I'm about to show you guys what this person has instigated and worked with, okay? We're going to show you guys. Anyhow, he's talking about threatening. I'm going to get these removed, blah, 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 blah. Interesting enough, he does this while I'm in the hospital with my wife. I'm at the hospital with my wife and kids. You know why? Because I'm having a baby. I had to be there for several days, taking care of my kids and stuff, so I couldn't do anything. These guys like to attack when you are down, when you are weak, when you're like vulnerable. When I'm not around to defend and say, like, to tell people the truth, that's when these guys come. Okay, so he got my videos taken down when I'm like away from computers and whatnot, having to try to help my wife go through a difficult pregnancy. If you guys who've been following along with me, if you guys, saw my beautiful kids on Twitter and whatnot, but this is when they attack. Here's the email, here's the information. You guys do the information, do with what you will, all right? But the point is, I'm here to expose what's going on and why people like, what? Well, Vinny, why are you so upset with the trolls? Well. Yeah, I think you guys might put yourself in my shoes. That's all I'm asking. Everything you see tonight, put yourself in my shoes. Tell me how you'd feel. All right. So anyhow, I appreciate this guy basically calling him out. Ironic that he says you should have a 2-year track record. Did he say you need a 2-year track record? Because I've got a 1-year track record, so he's like, oh, it needs to be at least 2. Of course. See, this is the childlike responses this person has too. It needs to be like 2 years. Vinny's got over a year. It was like a year and 4 months. Okay, track record, but he's like, oh, it's got to be at least 2 years. Oh, not enough. Okay. All right, dude. Not enough. Sick person should be in jail for what he's done to Vinny's family. That's true. Yeah, he's racist. Look up. Yeah. Oh, look. He's like, look up Analytical Trader on Twitter. Okay, you know what? Let's do that. Y'all heard him say that, right? He said it right there. Let's look him up on Twitter. Oh, here he is. So let's see. Oh, there's some stuff about Vinny. Oh, there's some more stuff about Vinny. Oh, there's some more stuff about Vinny. You want to see how obsessed this guy is? Oh, there's my P&L stuff. Okay, he's comparing me on Collective 2. Let's see. Now he went through a little spell after he got. Okay, so I noticed that after he got the cease and desist letter. What's up, Simon? Thanks for saying hello. You guys give us a shout out over there on YouTube if you're watching. All right. So he had a little hiatus from talking about me. Watch how short this is. Little hiatus where he's not talking about me. Why? Because he got the information, that letter that you just got. Oh, there he is. Here's me. Okay? Here's me. Wait. Oh, there's me. Vinny Mini. Oh, there's me. Oh, there's me. Oh, Adam Webb. Adam Webb. Oh, I wonder who they're teaming up with, right? Scammers galore, all getting together. All right. Oh, there's some more me. Oh. The guy's obsessed with me. Oh, Cardinal Cash, one of my other biggest trolls. There he goes. So again, these guys like to get together, so they got to pat themselves on the back. Oh, here it is, AK Trading Group, y'all. He wants you to go join his stuff. He's talking about my P&Ls, right? Trying to question, trying to show, like, where's my lever? Well, if you go to my website, you see all this information. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's me some more. Oh, there's me some more. Oh, there's me some more. Like, literally, I'm going to hold page down now and see how much of this is me. There's my boy Curtis. There's me. There's me. Oh, there's some more me. There's some more me. Oh, yep. Oh, there's some people laughing at me. Okay, here's when I ask them to stop. Here's my stalking and harassment defamation request to, hey, can you guys cut it out? Nope. Oh, here we go. There's my old account. They got this banned. Right? Because me trying to defend myself, they get me banned from, like, basically, I defend myself, and yeah, I go off the rails sometimes and say some things. I say low IQ, all of a sudden I get kicked off of YouTube. What's this one? This is an email. This is one of my emails he's posting of mine. All right? Talking about the Titan crew. From Vinny Mini to Dean Hanley. Yeah, this would be giving him my phone number to be like, look, Dean, you want to call me? I told you guys, go watch last night's video if you would check up on what happened with Dean Hanley. All right? Anyhow, yeah. You can go see. Look, there's more of my stuff. More of my stuff. That's my P&L right there. Again, this guy. Oh, here he is. He's excited about me getting banned on Twitter. You know, just over and over again. Oh, there's our stuff from our room. Next level. He comes into our room under next level. Look. Okay. First of all, let's back up. I'm gonna show you guys because this guy likes to come under all kinds of accounts. Okay. Next LVL. That's him. Okay. Same guy. AK Analytical Kinetics. Watch, okay? Just watch how many accounts this guy goes under. I'm going to show you guys all the accounts he likes to come under, okay? And now he's teamed up with Attachino, and you guys know the history of him, the guy who's sexually harassing the females in our room, even married ones who literally are like, hey, dude, like, I'm married, like, you need to quit. He continues to cross the line with them. They reported it to me. We kick him out of the crew, and now, of course, what's he out there doing? He's joined up with these troll tards, and they all sit in these little rooms together, and they connive and try to figure out ways that they can attack people that they are. I don't know if it's jealousy. I've heard a lot of things. Like, all this stuff is me, y'all. Oh, there's the Tom Dante. My homie, I don't know. Oh, there's some more me. Like, look, it's just, this kid is obsessed. And I say kid, I mean, it's actually kind of sad. The guy's 47 years old. And he's trying to start a shill service. He wants you guys to go pay him. So, of course, you know, crap on me, crap on the big guy so you can get something. Fine, whatever, dude. You want to get your piece of pie. And by the way, if you guys are dumb enough to follow him, like, then, you know, honestly, I think you deserve to go lose your money over there with that guy. So, now you know who this is, who is writing in this Reddit feed, okay? And I'm recording this for posterity's sake, so keep up. All right, here we go. Self-promotion, thank you, whoever that was. Okay, over the years, beginner retail traders all ask the same wrong questions. All right, I saw this guy's thing. Okay, so good one to come back to. All right, but here were his main points. Failing to provide full or only providing partial track record is a red flag. So again, they're relating to me that because I only show a partial, which I'm not showing my 10, 11 year track record, third party verified. I don't even know how you do it. I don't know how you would present that much information or data. Third-party verified, you can may as well forget it. I don't know how you do that. If you guys got an idea on it, post them in there. All right. Thank you, Vincenzo, for that. He's talking about, yeah, my house. Well, let me show you something about my house. Let's break this monotony up a little bit. You see this right here? One of these cocknuts sends me this picture. You know what this is? It's a picture of my house from Google with my home address right there. They send this crap to me, showing my cars in the driveway, implying they're going to cut my brake lines. Mind you, that's my wife's car, assholes. Yeah? You see this one? Yeah. Sit down with Toomey too. Same picture, mind you. It's off of Google. They act like they took it themselves. They didn't. Okay? Yeah. You guys remember my house in lights? Here it is. It's Christmas time. I'm sitting in this house right now with the Christmas lights on outside. But thank you guys for showing me pictures of my house. I appreciate that. Oh, let's just step one further. Here's them sending the values of my house. Remember Gamma Trader? Mind you, Gamma Trader is, first, let's back up. Let's remind ourselves why we're all here. This guy. Okay? Remember this guy? He's on YouTube right now. Seth. Okay? Speculator Seth. Okay? This is his icon thing. He won't allow Algobox to be talked about in his room because he is a Jigsaw shill. You can talk about Jigsaw all day long in there, and he is an affiliate. I wonder why he won't let Algobox be talked about in there. All at the same time, though, he lets everything else be talked about except for Algobox. Why don't you ask that question? Why? Oh, because he likes to come after people like me who can do what he can't do. So, Seth, Gamma Trader, who is his right-hand man, his moderator, gets his wife, who is a debt collector, works as debt collecting agency, abuses her position and power in order to dox my family, sends me this shit to show, here's how much I paid on this house, which, mind you, okay, here were the people before me, okay? They sent me this form, and I'm like, dude, he acts like, oh, this is just public information on the internet. No, it wasn't. Look, it says right here, buy additional reports. I'm sorry, folks, that doesn't come from a public location. When you go out and purchase a report from somewhere at his wife's company, so she abuses her power to get this information about me, using your company's stuff for personal reasons, specifically for this. Sick. Sick, folks. Sick. Yes. So they're sending stuff. Again, that's not my house value, folks. Let me back up for a second. My house is worth way more than that. Okay? I'm just going to tell you. I am just straight up truthful with you, folks. My house is worth way more than that. Okay? This is a payment information from debt collection. Mind you, not debt collection, not like a debt collection. So hold up. I'm saying that's what his wife works for. Okay? Gamma Trader's wife. He admits this. We have evidence to show this information. Okay? And they send this stuff to me to intimidate. Mind you, I showed you guys last night in the last video where he literally says in Seth's room, Vinny's got a cheap house, which I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what the definition of cheap house is. But to me, this is not a cheap house. I'm just going to say, doesn't seem like a cheap house to me. I tend to like it, and I wish it was cheap. I'll just say it would have been cool. But it's not a cheap house. I'm just saying. So he allows the lies, and then he says, oh, it's just regular tax property information. Dude, that's a payment information. That is not the value of the house. Values of homes, yes, that's public information. Okay? You want to go find the value of my house? At this point, you guys can probably go and figure that out. I'm done. I'm just done with it. I'm done with these guys. I'm tired of getting doxxed. And by the way, look, forget me. They're not just doxing me. Let's just go on. Let's go into it. Let's show these guys are doxing my parents' house. Here you go. You see this picture right here? They're impersonating me. First of all, if you go on Twitter and go to Algobox Pro, right now, this is what used to be in there. They made this their banner picture. That right there, this is the house I grew up in, y'all. Think about that for a second. They put this out here. I grew up in that house right there. You see that court? I don't know if you can look real close. That's where I used to play basketball out there. It's a blue, red, white, and blue painted. Me and my dad hand painted that driveway right there. Okay, that's my basketball hoop. We used to play out there. These cockbags take a picture of the front of my parents' house to post this to me to be like, look, we know where you are. Oh, you know what? There's my wife's name. There you go. Juanita will be making cookies for all of us to pretend. I hope y'all all can get together. Threatened to come to the house. And you know what that means. Like, let's get to it, right? This is what they do. Posting pictures of my parents' house, my house. Sicker. Just sick. Sickening. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Now, my kids, I got 3 kids. Let me show you guys what is on Twitter right now. Okay, you see this? Algobox Pro. That's me, isn't it? Algobox Pro. Look what they did. They went and grabbed the handle while we were doing this little contest thing. Okay? Impersonate me. And this is what my kids, if they ever Google daddy's, you know, when they get older, they go Google Algobox stuff. Look what's out here. Look what they put on the internet. Okay? Now, mind you, this is just Twitter, and I'm blocked, of course, so I can't see what else is inside here. But I'll tell you right now, if you guys go look, it'll make you sick. Okay? And you see this? They went out and purchased a domain name, algoboxprotrading.com. They put this up. This is Seth's little party, right? Seth thinks this is funny. You got pornography all over this website. If you don't, okay, let me prove that out. Here's what they did to one of our images. Where is too many screens? Where is the semi-porn stuff? Okay, here we go. It's softcore here right now. It's not that bad. Don't avert your eyes yet. Okay, I don't know. I should. This is disgusting. Okay. This is what they put. You guys know this is my room, right? This is my office. So they Photoshop this. Actually, oh, never mind. That is porn over there. Okay. They Photoshop porn, gay dating stuff, Mexican dating and signals. Mind you, they make fun of the fact that my wife is Hispanic. This is what these turds do. They think this is funny. Learn to code. How to apply for a K1 visa, fiance. Y'all know what that is? Believe it or not, okay, you know what? My wife's mom had to get here in a difficult way, if you know what I'm saying. You guys are sick. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. I hope you do get coal in your sock for Christmas. Jerks. Yep, and Seth supports these guys, gives them a place to talk crap about me, about Algobox. Here's his moderator. This is his moderator, Gamma Trader. There he is. Moderator. Thanks, Gamma Trader. Racist, scum. Sick. You guys are sick, man. So, and they're like, oh, I don't know why Vinny gets so upset. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Vincenzo. Oh, they're in love with me? Yeah. Something like that. There's more, folks. Hang tight. Here we go. So, this person, here we go. Partial track record stuff. Again, they attack while I'm out. Okay. Partial track record. Let's address that. Okay. Remember the whole 2-year thing? Okay. So they're going to say, so it's a partial track record. So I spend a year doing a third-party verified deal on Collective 2. And so then they say, well, that's partial. Partial. Only shown partial. Okay. Low annual return to max drawdown ratio is a red flag. Mind you, these two little things. Mind you, this is a repeat. Okay, so they have supposedly 3 points. High max drawdown is a really big red flag. Like these two are the same. Okay, well, I think somebody anyway. They basically read this up. He is offering a long-term investment style. I was trying to look for 3 to 5% per month. That's BS. That's not true either. So we are short-term intraday income strategy traders, and yet this is the stuff that they say. Just stuff that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. 2 things you notice is Collective 2 statements from a 50K account has over 15K drawdowns, and he's updated his for over a year. Again, look, I did it for a year, and then I was done with it. Like, I don't make money from it. I already told you guys, I put it to the lowest amount possible, which may force you. The lowest you can do is $39 a month on Collective 2. I literally set it to that because all I was doing was showing that we could do the things on any instrument. We did it on Forex. I'm not even a specialist in Forex, and we did it on Forex. And I'll show you guys. Remember, go watch the video from last night if you missed that, because I'm not going to go back and show the Collective 2 record again. Okay, but here is, thank you, Arco Smash twice, backing me up here today. Okay, talking about who this person is who's like, I've got information on him. Lies. Here's his response. What constitutes a full track record? I see he has a 1-year track record. Can you send me an example of any other trading vendor with a, quote, full track record, as he says? Since they started trading in college, I assume? Because isn't that where most of us start? I guess my point is, I have a few follow-up questions on your bullets above. 1, how much of a full record are people realistically expecting? If, as you say, a record of over a year, having made 128% is not enough, because again, that's what I made in 1 year, 128% on a 50K account. What are you proposing is the standard? And please show me an example of one. Please also include us yours so we can see what you mean, because obviously this person's got one, right? Okay, part 2, to his second point. Remember, he's addressing part 1 here. Part 2 is part A. You are biased and have questionable judgment as evidenced here. You're saying that 128% return is low annual return. Remember, he literally says low annual return. Folks, can you trust somebody who says 128% is a low annual return? No? 128% not enough? What are you proposing is the standard? And please show me an example of one. And please also include us yours so we can see what you mean. Okay, you are biased. Okay, you say 128% is low annual return, concerns me about your personal judgment, or I feel disqualifies and calls into question your personal judgment, and I feel exposes your quite obvious bias, and you seem to not counter the good with the bad and focus exclusively on the negative. Part B, max drawdown ratio is a red flag. Okay, so he's talking about this up here. Firstly, I looked at the C2 records, and you falsely bias them with more negative than actual performance. 30% is inaccurate to the negative side. You're not seeking truth, but even your numbers, if they are accurate, I assume you can Google and figure out what a ratio is, because remember, he said it was a ratio. So even with your bad numbers, my math for ratios yields, and I think he divided it by whatever he did here. So low annual return ratio. Remember, max drawdown ratio is a red flag. So max drawdown ratio, what is it? So 128 over 30, because that's going off of his numbers, yields a 4.2667 ratio. Yeah, maybe a jigsaw bias, Vincenzo. Exactly, right? Which in my mind and other unbiased individuals is a great ratio, which again brings into question your bias and or poor judgment. Most hedge funds with much worse returns are satisfied, in fact elated with a simple 12 to 15% return. Your opinion is biased and flawed as seen here. Number 3, ironically, your third bullet point is literally a repeat of number 2, so your arguments are quite weak and have an obvious bias, negative bias, and you're likely a vendor shill. Okay, I like his assessment of that. My humble opinion, as I have no proof at this time, but feel free to come forward and admit your relationship to Algobox and why you have your personal invalid bias. Explain yourself. More points. 4. You state that Vinny and Algobox are offering a long-term investment style. Of course, I think I addressed this. This could not be further from the truth. You're either speaking out of ignorance or negative opinion. Okay, yeah. Competition looks like you crushed Shane would be bet. He bet $5,000 that you don't have a winning track record of any kind that could be third-party verified, so you're a hypocrite. That's good. So you bet him 5K? Who is this? Okay, so Arco Smashed. If you bet 5K, I'll double that. Okay, I'll put another 5K on the fact that this guy doesn't have what he says. All right. 5. You state that he has no mention of risk. I look in literally every one of his over 500 videos I see on YouTube with the risk listed as one bullet item. And that's true. In fact, you can look in the description of this video right now. In my risk is listed down there. Our calculated risk management rules are actually down in the description right now. So him saying that I don't, because I think up here he did say something about that. No mention of risk. It's in here somewhere. He says, yeah, better risk management, fully risk from the risk. That's not fully disclosing the risk with Algobox. Okay, yeah, dude, sure. Sure, man. Sure. Finally, Vinny has stated quite clearly in recent videos that those of you who keep making unsubstantiated claims regarding the C2 track record in 2019, he set out to do the one-year track record in a competition with Michael Oates. That is a fact. I almost forgot about him. Has since closed down his scam as Vinny shut him down in 2017. Think about that. That's over 3 years ago now. His one-year track record, as he stated, was from 2017 to 2018. So people that are saying that I crashed in 2019 makes no sense whatsoever. False claim, likely spun as an attack and is educated. That's true. This guy's been following along with what we've been talking about in our room. Conclusion, you sound like one of his sickened trolls he calls out as scammers who threatened his family in the latest videos. That's true. We're exposing all of them. Shalom Benzev. Stephen Mouse, by the way, I gotta apologize to Stephen Mouse. You come to find out that, well, he actually turned and he's actually sickened about having seen what these guys did, because he actually asked me. He actually wrote me the other day after seeing my last video, and I appreciate that. He wrote me, asked me for the proof of that, which kind of instantiated this whole conversation of why we're here, although them saying that they were going to take this thing down was really the main reason why I'm recording this. But he asked, so I sent him it, and he was like, wow, I can't believe this. He was upset by the fact when he saw what I showed him, because he just didn't believe it. Like, he had heard a bunch of stuff that I make it up, because that's what you guys are saying. That's what this guy and his other little shills that he likes to allow into his room, that he claims is, it's all free, it's all open, guys. And then if you go watch one of his videos, he openly admits that he is a Jigsaw affiliate, and that's why he's showing Jigsaw all the time, so you guys will go buy it. Now, it's a soft sell. He ain't being like, hey, guys, got a discount link. Actually, he does. At Christmas time and all the other times, he's always like, oh, they got a discount, guys. You ought to go check it out. Use my link down below, so I can get a kickback. By the way, go hit me up on Patreon. Go pay me $5 a month for whatever he's doing. Look, do your thing, man, okay? But don't be a shill, and don't dox my family, and don't directly threaten them. Okay, now let's talk about direct threats, okay? Because you guys, we'll break this up a little bit because it's getting monotonous reading that black and white, okay? Nobody wants to see black and white. All right, how about let's spice it up a little bit? How about people asking about your kid, okay? My son, a newborn's name is Roman. Some cunt, by the way, I know who that is. You guys know who that is? Yep. Shalom Benzev and his false accounts. Here he comes. I'm sorry. How's Roman? Who else would know my son's name? Him. You know why? Because he was hanging out in our room in our trusted group for a while. How's Roman? What a punk. You asked me about my kid? You jackass. He says, keep looking behind you. That's not a direct threat? You get bored easy. Maybe Doris didn't teach you patience. You know who Doris is? That's my mom. Assholes. Maybe Doris didn't teach you patience. Now, mind you, did I tell him my mom's name? No. This guy goes out and gets these report things, finds your family members, and then uses them to talk to you about them. And these are the people that Seth harbors in his room. You know why I say harbor? Because he won't let anybody talk about Algobox in his room. He won't let me talk about it. He's trying to get this thing shut down. This is, by the way, this Reddit is his Reddit. Think about that. Anyhow, he says, wrong person. You're not the one with the ugly Mexican? Too funny. She's one ugly fuck. Yeah, I don't know why I'd be upset by that, ladies and gents. I don't know why I would be upset. Here he comes in with another name. Simple Steve. Right. Between him and Gamma Trader, because Gamma Trader does the same thing. How's the wife? I said sexy as ever. Baby Mexican okay? Look at these guys. These guys are sick. My baby wasn't even born yet. 7/25, he wasn't even born yet, folks. This is these sick fucks. They know that my wife's pregnant and that I've been back and forth dealing with the hospital stuff. She's on bed rest. And what do they say? Baby Mexican okay? And I wrote, how's incel life? Yeah, because I know who it is. 40-year-old virgin. Shalom Benzev. I saw pictures of her. Not sexy. Wow. That's rough. Who talks about people's wives who are pregnant like that? And then I said, well, obviously you ain't seen her. Anything else? Because, by the way, my wife is hot. I'm just saying. I ain't never dated an ugly girl, and I definitely didn't marry one. Now, my ex-wife turned into an ugly one. She's about 50,000-pound heifer now. Yeah, beta boys attempting intimidation, low-life tactics. Try and be men, exactly. I agree, Vincenzo. Right? Church group pictures on Facebook. Look at this. So, they go and find church pictures on Facebook and then call her ugly. Like, what are they trying to do? What do you think? Like, how does this help you trading? Huh? Huh, Seth? These are the people you harbor in your room. Asshole. What's up, Seth? What do you got, huh? How do you stand up for these guys, huh? Rather you than me. Post one, little man. We all waited because I said, dude, prove it. I said, prove it, because I actually don't think. She's holding a $1,000 check. Now, you know what sucks about that $1,000 check thing? Yeah, I know what he's talking about. No, we did do that. We were helping families. Fucking sick guys. Sick fucks. Now, no, I didn't see any direct threats, Vinny. I didn't see any direct threats in that. Oh, well, let's get to those. You want to see direct threats? What do you call this? All right. Look at the data. This was 2 fake Russian something. Okay, somebody trying to throw me off. I hear the Malaysian is coming. You're about to get wrecked. They're using my own terms. You know, you guys know I coined that word. I mean, look, other people use it, but come on. Who used wrecked more than me? Nobody. Okay? I hear the Malaysian is coming. Now, mind you, they had been threatening and other things about some Malaysian guy that I had pissed off. It's fake. It's fake. I come to find out, okay? But no, at the time, I didn't know what was going on, what they're talking about. And they show my house on fire, okay? Remember that form that you guys showed earlier? This is how I got that form. They sent it to me. Again, this is some random that I don't know at the time. Again, another account where they just go get some other account. Big mortgage, big stress, big liar. He knows about Amanda also. You know who Amanda is? Folks? Amanda? Ex-wife. So, now we've covered the gambit. My mom, my wife, my kids, my son who's not even born, my unborn child, Roman, has been talked about. My ex-wife has been talked about. Seth, these are your people, you scum. You have no idea who they are as you keep focusing on one person. Think harder. Yes, I didn't know who these people are. I kept saying, well, like, it must be this person or that person. No, but I figured it all out. You have some serious mental issues of projecting copycat styles. Do you have meds for all this? Right? That's what they're saying. This is me responding. Okay, I'll buy it. What about Amanda? You likely know more than I do because I haven't talked to her in 9 years. Is she fat and dead? Many of us hope so. I mean, look, I'm not always nice, folks. I mean, come on. I never said I was nice. Give me a break. My ex-wife? Yeah, I mean, come on. Be nice to a whore that cheated on you. Come on now. Let's not pretend you wanted to be polite. I don't have all the tweets. Resend them, please. Twitter only shows me this first is what I see. Okay, so this is me. This is me explaining to Steven about what was up. And so I sent him this, and he couldn't believe, like, this is, you know, this is what happened. That's why it was there. But it just brought up all the stuff. Saved all these. And oh, there's more. Here we go. So my kids have been called burritos. Oh, isn't that funny? Ho ho ho. So funny. Racists. Here we go. Here's some more accounts they like to use. They like Seth's room harbors. Lets them go in there and talk crap. Say everything they want about me. Again, this is all personal stuff. All right? Again, put your kid, put some fingers in your kid's ears. Talking about my wife's vagina. That's what they said here. Talking about gang raping my wife. Calling her a Mexican dog. These sound like great people you harbor there, Seth. Does the fake Italian blood? I don't know what he's talking about, fake Italian, but yes, apparently I don't know fake. Dirty Doris. Oh look, there. We're called talking about my mom again. Dirty Doris tells you that you have to make you want to chase mafia, revenge, get back to playing cult homeschool. Okay, so they make fun of the fact that we homeschool our kids while real people trade. Oh, sorry, that's all the automated. We don't have jobs. Low end, Vinny, low end. Yeah, because I said they didn't have jobs. Okay, so that means that you could say this about me. Can't even lie well. Go back to selling harmonics to people. Okay. Does the ugly Mexican know you've posted this? Buying accounts is not illegal. You have a lot of the burner accounts. You project like a weak fool. You cannot con an honest man. Can't wait for the next video of bullshit. You are nobody. You're just laughed at. Great chat to Dean about you. Again, they like to go out to the people that absolutely hate me. Remember Dean Hanley from last night? I'll talk to you guys about that scammer. So they go and call. Again, they like to get together so they can, cry together and then try to scheme together. See how we can, mentally attack Vinny. And then, oh no, Vinny fought back. Uh-oh. Okay. You're a cheating cunt. Well, yeah, we do cheat. I've already told you that. Ogglebox is a cheat for the markets. Next. There we go. Here's some more. Just gonna read some of these. Alright. Sleep with both eyes open. Look, y'all think I'm making that open? Same accounts. Sleep with both eyes open. Sad loser, I own you, nobody boy. Sad, I don't know. I'm talking about how they, you know, say this sick stuff. That you've been waiting for a go. Does it look like a punched lasagna? Let the boys gang. Okay, so that's a repeat. I literally just had to capture these in 2 screenshots. There was so much crap that they wrote. Here we go. Here's some more. Bet the front bum looks like a punched lasagna after all the Mexicans. Think about this. He's talking about the fact that my wife just had our 3rd child, and literally talks about. Just think about that. These guys are sick, man. Wonder what a vagina looks like after all those Mexicans popped out. You sick, sick fuck. Just saying. How's the Mexican? Is the 3rd even yours? Looks like she's been with another Mexican. Wow. I think the biggest scam is Vinny. Okay, look. This is personal shit. So, Seth, you want to know why I'm upset? You want to know why? Like, oh, well, Vinny should just not be upset by this stuff. Just know it's just people on the internet. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. Here's Michael Oates. So, you guys want to know some stuff about old Mikey Oates? Okay. This beautiful cat right here. Okay. This is Michael Oates. He's now, like, selling cars or doing some other stuff. Here he is. He's Oates to a million. Hold on. Oates to a million. Okay. Remember this name. Okay. Because we're going to talk about how the only thing about, like, scam whatever about me on the internet was posted by this guy right here. The first thing that you see online, this is the guy that I beat in that contest. Here's him, my journey to $1 million portfolio. Okay? It's back in 2016, November 2016. I've made $3,367 and follow me. He's running a martingale strategy, had a bunch of people, he blew out all their accounts, but then bragged to me that he had made $90,000 in subscriptions on the people that had signed up with him. Believe it or not. That's what he said. Now, I'll show you. Alright. That's him. Anybody's wondering about Michael Oates from back 2016. So let's talk about some things you can Google. Vinny E. Mini Scam. Here we go. Scam alert. This one right here. This was posted by Michael Oates. The only thing out here on this was, oh, remember that name? Oates to a million? Remember that guy? Oates to a million. Very trustworthy individual. Okay? Photoshops some massive P&L. I was down 7,000 on the day. He made it look like 70,000. And then he comes and posts out here so that this would show up on the internet. Okay? Do not invest or pay any money towards this person. Please be careful. Oh, it sounds like he's really just, you know, really worried about you guys. Okay? Photoshops the P&L. Yeah. I was down probably 7,000 that day. Makes it look like 74,000. Notice that this is yellow, which means that the P&L was still in play. Back when I only had like 2,000 subscribers. Hilarious. Back in 2016, whatever. Rewatching, I don't even know where he got, like, I don't even know how he's getting this screenshot or whatever. But 75,000? Oh yeah, I'm sure, dude. I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy to Photoshop a 0 in there somewhere. Okay, I was probably down 74.80. I need to, if somebody want to tell me what day that was. Ridiculous. Anyhow, so everybody's like, oh look, see, here's a scam thing on the internet. Well, if it's on the internet, it must be true. Alright, Oates to a million. Where this may be a post that you think is relevant to this community, it is not as stated the name, e-mini contracts. Anyhow, somebody rebuttaling him. Go watch this one. Go look at this one. Okay, here's some people saying some good stuff about me. Okay, now here's somebody calling him out. It looks like you joined on September the 16th, last Friday, and then came out. Yes, he just, you know, he goes, signs up for an account over here, and then instantly, the first thing he posts is about me, of course, right? Again, and he was in competition with me. It's the whole reason I did my whole 1-year track record to start with. To go shut this guy up. Later on, that's how I shut him down, because again, I was pretty pissed about the fact he's doing this stuff. Yeah, V-troll. Exactly, yeah. Trolling me, let's troll Vinny. Okay, but my trolls, like Atachino, and Shalom Benzev of Analytical Kinetics like to post this out to be like, see, he's a scam. Okay? Real people asking about it. Hey man, so you're profitable? Yeah? Looking pretty good. Been with me 10 months? Oh, here's Super Doug. Good review, good review. Matthias the Brewer, you guys are people who can come talk in my room. Okay, assistant moderator. 1 post wonder against the company, 3 post wonders for it. You know, I'm moving this to non-forex scams. Vinny can post a reply. I hope he makes use of this opportunity. Now, mind you, I didn't go, like, I don't know. I didn't even see this. They don't even, like, come and, like, oh, let's go tell Vinny he can come over here and do it. So he unlocked the account, and guess who jumps in? Blunt Force. Let's talk about some more scams. The level of scam that goes on in this industry is sick, y'all. Sick. Okay, here's Blunt Force. You know who that is? Dean Handley! This is Dean Handley. Let's see what Dean Handley has to say. Here again, I was in Vinny's room for 2 weeks. Looking at his trades is like reading Braille. For this guy, because he's, you know, look, go listen to him. The guy's retarded. All right, the guy's got mental issues. He's an old dude. You know, maybe he's just rubbing. I don't know. But look, don't scam people. By the way, he used to be a pharmaceutical scum. Look, we'll do a whole expose on Dean Handley and his whole Titan thing. The whole scam. We're going to unravel the whole thing in 2020. All right, but here we go. Impossible. Determining that he's trading money is also not possible. That's BS. You guys watched the video last night where he literally saw the broker statements from end to end. It is possible. But he was mad at me now in 2019. Look, this year, he's like turns full 180 because he gets together with these other 2 little turd bags that Seth harbors in his room. Okay? Reviewing his performance that day could not be done. There's no track record. BS. There's no track record. BS. You can't troll me for having a bad track record and then say I don't have a track record. Post statements 1 every 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Again, we explained that. I got 21-page broker statements. Is a narcissist, arrogant, militant, pacifist. Okay, well, look, he's his opinion of me. With violent disposition. Whatever. Yeah, because you guys bring me to this level. If you guys go watch my videos when I first started all this, 2016, I used to be calm, used to be nice. You guys have turned me into a beast. I'm done. I'm not putting up with it anymore. If any could tell exactly how many trades he took on what instrument over a 1-month time frame, please step forward and share. I can do that, but you won't. Okay, let's go to the next page. He says it's something else again. You know, I'm going to prove to you this is Dean. I'll prove it to you. Watch. All the videos for Vinny E Mini are banned on YouTube as of tonight. Oh, really? Only way that happens is 3 copyright strikes. Well, Jerky Vinny is done and gone. Really? I'm still here. I'm sitting right here. Again, these people disseminate false information 24/7. There's a brief intermission where these guys had gotten me banned from fake reporting. So my account got like on suspension or whatever they do in YouTube land for a few days. And so, of course, immediately they're like, ha ha ha, ha, we won! Yay! We won something! Participation award for once. Yeah, exactly. These guys are like chihuahuas nipping at Vinny's ankles. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Now, how do I know this? I typed in blunt force trauma. Where did I do that? Hold on. Log in. Yeah, log me in. I think I'm able to search for people. I think I can click on him. Here we go. Yeah, 4 messages. All right, here we go. Let's see who this is. Oh, here we go. Again, talking about me and then my golden signals. Market Dancer Pure Tick. Oh, who do we recognize these as? Handley. Let's do it. Handley saved me thousands of dollars. Handley Blunt Force. Okay, guys, look. Self-promotion. Bash on Vinny. Go self-promote. These scum, folks. These scum. So, Blunt Force, Dean Handley, Market Dancer, Alex the Scammer. I got in this ranting and nasty 3-page about Alex. Yeah, here we go. Oh, there he is. Dean Handley posting all his stuff. Hiding behind Blunt Force. Well, we're bringing Blunt Force trauma in 2020. Just saying. Mental. This is not a physical threat. This is just, we're going to expose you. Best style trade rooms. Guarantee he talks about his wife's room. Don't forget that scam. He tells everybody else, like, Vinny's room is a scam. Come see this room. Guess who's in there? April. Guess who April is? His wife. Guess what April does? Yep. You guys know the whole thing. You guys saw the first video. All right. Was that fun? Okay. So now you know about the Vinny scam. If you Google it, it must be true. First thing you read, it's a scam. And who was it? 2 scammers. Not 1, 2. Oats to a million. Scammer. Dean Handley. Scammer. Who's promoting and saying it all about it? Shalom Benzo of Analytical Trader loves to talk about me so that he can start his service. Don't forget the two names, Analytical Kinetics and Build Alpha. Okay? Go watch those two names. Watch a scammer grow. So that's the other opportunity for you guys. You get to go watch a scammer grow. The guy has not gotten off the ground yet, but he wants me to take my videos down about him so that he can launch his online trading business, so that he can scam some people like all the other Twitter, Trump, dump. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Oh, it's late. It's like midnight now. I'm tired. I'm trying to hang in here, folks. Where are we at? We're right at an hour. Literally 45 seconds from being an hour. All right, let's try to wrap this thing up. Final notes. Let's talk about some stuff you guys need to go check out. All right. I want to make sure I covered all the majors. Okay. So that Analytical Trader, again, the guy who is back to, we want to make sure we copy all of this before it goes away. So, because remember, they're going to try to get this banned, okay? They're going to try to get this great information. Let's just read it through. All the other good stuff in here. Okay, Analytical, stop the nonsense and look at the numbers. The algo box strategy is very poor risk mitigation. Risk mitigation, okay. Look, I have a very specific set of ways, two particular, for our stop strategies, right? Can everybody in my room attest to the fact that they know the two that I'm talking about? Poor miss. He doesn't know what it is. He's never been through our training program. So, full disclosure, this guy's never been through our training program but acts like he's an authority on us. He couldn't afford us, okay? He couldn't. He literally can't afford us. I've seen his apartment, y'all. No offense. I've seen it. I just feel bad for the guy, okay? Anyhow, all right. You end up taking big risks for little reward. Not true. Short term, huge losses in the long term. False. Traders need to be cautious and look at the numbers. He acts like he's some authority. Yeah, scammer. Oh, let's downvote it. All right, 59 minutes ago. Oh, he's active right now. 38 minutes ago. Wow, he's been writing here since we've been starting this. What else did he write? The max drawdown for the is over 60%! Exclamation mark. Downvote. The full C2 track record is not being shown on the website or in the Discord room. C2 took a look at the info and concluded that it wasn't a C2 bug that caused his 75% loss in one day. I personally spoke with Collective 2, Matt, CEO, client. Okay. We are going to address this. Whoa. This is great. This is great stuff. So, Shalom Benzev knows the facts of this case. I laid it out for him. I showed him what happens. I show him that they have problems. So I'm just going to go right here. Like, I didn't plan this, but let's segue in. Folks, we're just doing this live. Okay, here we go. If you take the time to listen, to find out whether or not we are legit or not, we are as close to possibly being legit. If there's something that I'm not showing you or you're upset about, bring it to me. Allow me the opportunity to respond. Okay, but here we go. Let's go look in Vinny's inbox. You know what? Here we go. All right, there's my letters from those guys. How about we head into a little folder I call Collective 2 Errors. Here we go. I want you guys to look at this. Okay? Here are my folders. Look at this one. You guys know what these numbers mean? So it's in bold right here, which means I haven't read them, right? You guys know how Outlook works? Okay? You got this? Okay, let's go up here. Let's type in, let's do some throttle. Okay. Okay, how many throttle messages we get? How many messed up things? We're just talking about Collective 2. Here we go. Collective 2 problems. They can't handle AlgoBox. Okay? They say we're sending them signals too fast. Signal churn. Okay? Where's the thing that says how long it takes? Okay. So till 11:01. So they give you a 1 minute pause. Folks, come on. For AlgoBox, they want it to pause for a minute before it can fire any more trades, and it fires them off like a ton of them. Okay? So you scroll down this list. How many of those are there? They continue to come. So we find out that they have this issue. Okay? There are over 948 Collective 2 errors that have been sent to us. So problem number one, let's just start with one of the things, my big issue with them. They will not allow you to use NinjaTrader margins. Okay? Which, what are they intraday? You guys know, $500 or $1,000 per contract on the average on the stuff that we do. You know how much they charge? What their margin rates are? $7,000. Think about this. I think it's $7,800 for some of the stuff. They charge you full. They only give you normal full margin, not intraday margin. They will not give you intraday margin. Think about that. The difference between 500 that we normally are working with, okay? They will only give you 7,800. So what can you do with a $5,000 account over here on Collective 2? The answer is nothing! You cannot trade with a $5,000 account on Collective 2. Think about that for a second. With futures, one contract, 7,800. Do you guys think that's a good idea? You think that's okay? It's not. So I get issues I get margin errors when I first found this out. Again, I found this out the hard way. Like when you guys hear, when I look at my track record, I show you guys that first dip down, I didn't know what was going on. Their API, you guys saw my whole video how that works, right? If you didn't, you guys could go Google that one on how their stuff works. But again, Shalom he knows for a fact that the stuff that is shown on the final thing on Collective 2, where there was that gigantic, massive drop-off, I didn't even know what was going on at the time. Then when I go and try to get them to fix the problem, I'm going to have to do a whole video on that entire thing. All right? But listen, you can't tell me Collective 2 is not a problem when I get 948, and this is unread. These are the ones that I haven't read. Think about this. I've read all of these right here. These aren't even in the count right here. Is there some way I could tell how many are in here at the total? I don't even know. Let's see. No, that's probably not. Okay. But yeah, when that last crack off occurred, so somebody said that they had fixed their problem. Okay, so let's just give a brief history. They said they had fixed their issues, or maybe they had fixed their issues. They're like, let's go test it out. All right. So we ran it for a little bit and like, okay, cool. And then boom, we start finding their issues again. Like the day that the internet, it was a Wednesday, FOMC day. Dude, their servers just crashed. Okay, their servers just completely crashed. You want to see what happened? More proof. Okay, again, signal churn. There it is. Signal churns. What do we got here? This is their margin thing. Yeah, margin things exceeded, even though, so in my account, I'm trading away fine, no problem. Then I go and look at their thing, and I've got all these error messages sitting in their inbox, okay? I don't use their interface. I'm sitting over here, like, think about this. This is their problem, okay? Here's Collective 2. Here's me over here trading on my NinjaTrader on my computer, okay? And they've got a crappy API that is a one-way send to them, okay? If they get an error or something on their end, there's no feedback loop. You guys follow that? No feedback loop to tell you there's an error going on. So you're over here, you're just trading away. This is you expect that this is over here recording you. Then later on, you look in your inbox and all of a sudden you realize you've got all these going on for the 25th. So when you see that big spike drop down, because yeah, I was like, okay, let's go turn this thing back on. Let's just show it. Let's just show what happened. Okay, here we go. Again, we'll do a full video, come back and watch the full video on Collective 2 later, but just briefly touching into this. If you guys are if you're gonna tell me, and if you still want to blame me, fine. You guys want to blame, but the point is that you're not following facts. The facts of that have been explained out before in other videos. So if you see people going out there talking about like Collective 2 thing and saying, well, he had a 60% drop in that is Collective 2's fault for not recording properly. They show that I had like a, whatever it was, a $60,000 loss in one day. Not true. Facts. Not true. But that's what they're showing on their thing because of these errors. And look, folks, you want to see proof? Like there are time date stamped things in our Discord room. Let's go over to Discord room. Again, we're just following the facts here. Searched for what do we want to search for? Collective 2. Is down. That'd be good. No, maybe Collective 2. And their broken API. Last finish that maybe play close attention to the issues discussed surrounding Collectives 2 technology gap. Okay. Happened way before the major issue. It was October 25th. I think I could type that in. 1025 maybe? Does that work? Let's do it. 1025. We can go here. Jump here. All right, 1025. Let's see what's going on here. Begins. Final 40 days. Learn maximize winners. It was around noonish, I think. Man, all these people joined. It used to have this stuff spamming in the room. I'm glad we got all that out of there. Ah, I should have had this prepped up. Oh, here we go. Look. And of course, folks, here it is. Here is your proof, your evidence. This is me posting in our room that day on the 25th. Folks, tell me right here. Smart person, smart people only, people who seek the truth. Somebody? Anybody still awake right now? I know it's after midnight. It's about 15 minutes past midnight. Everybody's asleep right now. But, and of course, Collective 2. Checking on them on the recording to see how they're doing recording. And here's what I get. Just lovely. Something went wrong. Usually problems like this only last a brief time, so please try again. This continued to happen, so I couldn't even go see the site to go and try to close this out. I was so livid. Here we go. I'm gonna give C2 a chance to fix their shit, or I'll simply have to burn them at this point. They've ruined my track record with their site up, down crap, their throttling nonsense. I can't even close out a trade. Folks, I'm just reading right here from our room back on. Look at the timestamp of this. You can't fake this stuff, folks. This is me looking for their support. Click to, I'm looking for someone high up in support department. Contact me regarding all the errors and headaches C2 has caused when tracking my system via the NinjaTrader API and your site being up and down this week. Not to mention leaving a trade open that I had closed. Folks, take a screenshot right here, whatever our timestamp is on this video, an hour and 10 minutes into this video. I'm talking about what happened with Collective 2 that day, or the crap that you're seeing out there when these guys post this. They know these facts, by the way, okay? But they will ignore them. Now he says, well, the CEO says it didn't happen. I've got the conversation of him saying what he said. Their CEO is a shitbag, and he's in a lot of trouble, and he's in debt. You want me to prove that? I've got emails where they are begging people to send them funding, okay? I didn't even know they still had a track record still open, and now, because NQ is rocketed to the highs, the original trade they show as opened was a short. Yeah, it's fine for Forex, which is slow as molasses, but it cannot handle algo box and fast futures markets. Folks, this is the same day that all of that stuff occurred. Here we go. There it is. There it is. This is what happened. Okay, here we go. So, folks, here was my one-year track record. This is what you guys see. This is when it mattered. This is when I originally found out they had issues, and I was like, well, F that. So I had done all this in Forex, okay, for a whole year. Again, twice I've given them a chance. 2 times. Okay, this is our stuff running on Forex, no problem. Everybody following this? This is not rocket science. Okay, their stuff breaks, and I'm like, what the F? And I'm like, okay, so we're trying to get it. I'm like, dude, like, what? The thing happens again. I get errors. So I'm just like, dude, I'm done. Like, we gave them a couple more tries here, and then I figured out what it was. Curtis and I reverse engineered their API because they do not have their code virtualized like we do. So you can actually take their stuff, focus anybody who has .peak, okay? I'm going to call out to my developer friends here. Go grab Collective 2's API connector for NinjaTrader. Again, I'm talking probably nerd levels. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about. But go get their stuff. Go look in there and see if there's a feedback loop. That's their problem. There's no feedback loop to NinjaTrader to either A, stop you for anything, but even to tell you manually that there's a problem. You don't know unless you've checked the website, okay? So I'm like done with this. By the way, my dad somewhere in here, my dad down in H-Town, you know, I'm living up in the Dallas area now. Okay, but let's zoom in. Okay, but my dad had a stroke somewhere in here, so I'm down in Houston taking care of things. And like, look, y'all, life happens, man. And this isn't that I'm not trading. I'm trading futures. Remember, this is a Forex record that I set out to show you guys, a 1-year track record, third-party verified. This is 128% return. Okay? Then somebody tells me that they're working on futures, so I could go and switch over to futures now. Now, mind you, I built up the account to a scenario where for follow the logic. I told you guys earlier. These are $7,800 per contract. I'm used to paying what? $500. You guys see the big difference there? I can do a lot more contracts on my normal account. These guys, I mean, that's so reduced. So reduced. But I figured, okay, we built the account up over 100K. Maybe I can use this on futures. What happens? Wrecked. What happens? Wrecked. Me, I don't do anything. Like I'm out. I'm going. This is 6-month period. I know this all looks like a short period of time. Look at the time. Look at the window here. This is 2017, 2018. We're heading into some big years here. We're getting into, this is 2019 beginning. Okay. So whole year. I'm done. I'm out. Here we go. So I'm giving it a try over here because now people said again. They're like, oh, maybe they fixed their stuff. Did you see the new commercials on Twitter? So apparently I'm like, hey, well, maybe they fixed their stuff. Okay, they said maybe it's better. Their stuff, first of all, they denied if there's any problems. This is their big problem. This is my big problem. If they had problems, just call it out. Say, like, you guys are aware of your problems. But don't deny it. These guys deny that there are any problems. I'm going to show you guys the history of the conversation that I had with the CEO, where he's only defending the company, which I get. I get his position. I understand being defensive, but the guy is completely unprofessional in his response. Exactly, Mikey. Uh-oh, are you in here? Mikey, you're supposed to be asleep. What are you doing up? Where's sister at? Okay, well, can you go hang out with her or go to sleep? Okay, go downstairs and go see sister. All right, oh, it's too late now. Okay. All right, so let's finish this up here, folks. Little guy's up at this hour. Mommy must be asleep on the couch. All right. I should probably fell asleep with baby. Okay. So here is us going ahead and pushing it. Okay, we're like, okay, cool. Well, I'm doing fine. I'm like, okay, cool. Like everything's very cool. Wait a minute. Whoa. Go look at the error messages. Go look at the errors again. Now, mind you, one of these big dips, I actually go to the website and I fix it. Their website wasn't down that day. I go look at the error logs. I go see in my inbox. I got all these crap error logs. Let's see what day that was. So we know the big one on the 25th. Let's go back farther. 17th. Probably same thing. I start running into some problem. I bet they're all back to backs. 17th, it looks like, was the other major problem. Okay, but this time the site at least wasn't down, so I could go and I could correct. Look at all of these just coming through. Did we get throttles on the 17th? Guarantee you that's where it starts. That's the problem. It starts with a throttle. Oops, throttle if I can spell it right. Here it is. Yeah, it was the 16th, not the 17th, for throttles. Okay, throttle churn problems. You can't trade again for the, so again, it's not recording. It's not recording my trades. Whenever it's throttled, not recording the trades, firing through, okay? Then they throw the margin error thing, so like I'm losing track of where the margin is. Why am I losing track where the margin is? Because they show a trade open where it's losing money, so I've got it estimated on how many contracts I can use on their system, which mind you is still way smaller than what I'm used to, right? But I'm working within their parameters. You can't. Well, I mean, I probably could. I could have, if I didn't have this problem, I could have probably done it. I could continue to do it. Okay? But then when this happens, I mean, it's impossible. Like, and then it just wrecks you and you figure it out, but too late. You to the site. So, okay, so I recover. Okay, I recover about a day later. It was tough. I think I had to chalk back in 2 days, $11,000. So we run it when I start. Here it is at 80K. I run it to literally 100K in just a few days. So that's, what was that, 20 grand? 20 grand probably over a week period. It's about, 4K a day. That's what we do. That's fine. And here it is. We're here. And then, you think that, what do you think that is? You think that's what happened after all that time that it was me? That's what Algobox does? You think that, if you, listen, intelligent people. Do you think that's what happened? You really think that's what happens? Let's say that you do think it happens. Then you need to explain to me this. You need to explain all of these then, okay? My only question to you is, you give me the explanation for why all the errors on the days that these crashed. You tell me. Okay? You have to explain those. You can't say that there was no problems with Collector 2. Oh, and then you're going to have to explain their site being down. So when I try to go to their website to correct it, because remember, you cannot correct it on my side. Okay? And you know what? I'm going to do a video at some point where I'm going to actually recreate this issue. How about that? I'm gonna recreate the issue because I don't know how. Like again, after all this time and problems with these guys, oops. Okay, you have to explain this. You have to explain how Collective 2. Again, that's my ID right there. How to get to my Collective 2. That's my URL. Their site's down when I'm seeing errors, so I cannot go to the site and close the position. And by the time I finally get there and the site does come back up, I'm like, holy crap, this thing says, I don't even remember what it was down. It was down way too much, so I'm like, dude, no. I'm going to call Collective 2 support. They're going to fix this. Okay? They don't respond, they don't respond, they don't respond. So here was my message, again, to them. Somebody in Collective 2, please contact me. This was 5 seconds after whatever. Like when I posted this over to whenever this was. Okay? At that time. This is me trying to contact their support on Twitter. Because I'm like, well, let's contact them via Twitter. I contacted them via their normal channels. And then I went to Collective 2. Then they did respond to me on Twitter. Okay, they probably don't get that many responses on Twitter. And I got a nasty response. I think I posted that. Here were my responses from them. Because I was like flabbergasted by the lack of professionalism. Let's find the response from their very protective CEO. I think this is what I actually made that day. No, it's a video of somebody else. This is somebody else making 860 in our room. What are my results for that day? So end of day on the 25th. Man, there's so much stuff. We have to clean up these rooms. Oh shoot, this is the 27th. Okay, well. I know somewhere in here I talked about their CEO. Who is Collective 2 CEO? What's his name again? I think he posted it in here. Matthew Klein. Okay, look, let's just type in Matthew Klein in the room. There we go. His name is Matthew Klein, by the way. All right. You need to go back. Okay, here's again Shalom Benzev coming into one of his other alt accounts. You need to go back to being a low-level database administrator and leave the real trading to real traders and not sim folks. I go, let's talk about that. Okay, anyhow, we went and we had a conversation about that, so he knows that's not true. But again, they don't care about truth. So let's see. We jump to this conversation. Alright. You can't objectively look at the facts. Oh, I forgot about this conversation. We love the truth when it enlightens us. Okay. Okay, here we go. Analytical trader. Yeah, posting the crap P&Ls. Can't read that. It's too low res. Oh, this is fun. What do we got here? C2 results still inconsistent today. Okay, I don't know. Okay, again, he pretends he won't tell you that's who he is, but that's definitely him. Let me see if where are the screenshots of me talking with their horrid... Oh, here we go! Here's Collective 2! Okay. Wow. Alright, folks. Yes, I do have these. That's good. Again, I'll do a whole separate video on these, but I want to run through this. I feel like I've been quite respectful in my request for assistance. I was directed to this email address to get assistance. Is this not the correct email? Will someone please acknowledge these emails have been received, and or even better, again, this is me to help@collective2.com. You see my other email address, vinny@algoboxpro.com. This email, and or be better to know that someone was looking into the errors and validating my findings, and let me know if you're willing to work on the technical issues with the NinjaTrader platform, Transmit API, or some other form of resolution. Here's a screenshot below where I was directed. Will someone at the company please respond to my now 4th request this week via email? Thank you in advance. Collective 2. The constraint is I can't change your track record. I'm quite sure you'll suggest you were unable to close that last losing position for all sorts of technical reasons that was C2's fault. I am happy to remove your track record entirely. I am happy to refund your money. I am happy to leave things as they stand. I said, I'll keep that in mind. Just send me an email at help@collective2 and we can discuss with cooler heads, okay? Now, mind you, I'm going to show you the first part of this. With cooler heads, yeah, this guy totally lost his cool. And you guys find out. You're like, I know you guys hear me losing my cool right now because these people have done stuff to my family. But I did not lose my cool with this guy. I was very professional in my approach. Going to send you screenshots of all the throttling errors. This is what I'm telling them, okay? I'm trying to help them out with their issues. They don't want to have any of it, right? They want to deny that these problems exist. Oh yeah, look at this. See? We have the history, folks. You can't make this up! You shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Just like scenarios like ours, we're income trading, where C2 will not be a solution. Okay, somebody was asking about using Collective 2. Collective 2, okay, and so this is my opinion on it. Where income trading not be a solution for tracking or copying trades, which is where you will literally have to have your investors wire you money to trade for them, take the trades directly in their account. A copy service does not work for this purpose. It can't even track us, for crying out loud. I'm talking about Collective 2. If they stated that clearly in their documentation, even then it would be fine. But let me get to some more fun parts. Here's a response from their support. Look at this awesome professionalism. So apparently there was more conversation around this. Again, I'm going to go do a whole separate thing on this, but I'm just kind of catching up on what all this was. I think I've covered most of the stuff here tonight. Basically, the scumbags that are following us, they won't come out. Talked about them, you know, ganging my wife. Is disgusting. Does the ugly Mexican know? How does the Mexicans third even yours? We already talked about all of that. Did we talk about them when they used to do this? Yep, there's my parents' house. They had made this their banner for a while. Now they've got it set up with porn on it. Right? These guys, these are the people that are harbored in Seth's room. Real winners. Real nice people. Great people. Oh, I forgot about this one. How's the ban? Oh, ho, ho. Okay, this was when they falsely got my YouTube account banned for a couple of days. Okay, they got me banned on Twitter several times. Okay, they got my employment history sending this to me. Mind you, this just proved everything I've ever said. Lead developer positions in trading companies, as well as financial firms, insurance firms, all kinds of places where I was the lead developer, senior level developer, and even when I was back in low level coding analyst, data analyst, architect, insane, all this stuff. But he posts this as though I'm being destroyed. Look at this. Your criminal record, LOL. Now, my criminal record, I was talking about, oh, look at me, I'm such a criminal. Here's my criminal record, y'all. They found a record that apparently shows up as a criminal record on whatever services they go and purchase because I didn't pay a toll tag bill. You know what the toll tag bill was from years and years ago? My ex-wife purposefully drove the car around and didn't know the tags were on. You know, we got the divorce thing. I know how divorces go. They get messy. All right, she's driving around with my old toll tag, getting me all run up, and then I refused to pay it. That's my criminal record, y'all. Again, it wasn't that I couldn't, oh, you couldn't even afford to pay it. Well, it was a principle thing at the time. It's probably not the wisest thing. I'm not saying I make 100%, you know, the best choices all the time, but there you go. There it is. So, one of his other cronies in Seth's room that he likes to harbor, another gem right here, sexually harassing the people in our room. This guy right here on the tweeters. Yep, and they are ganging up together to, again, they keep saying how they're gonna make me pay. No, this guy, the guy I just showed you a minute ago, actually has threatened to, you know, he's got a chemical engineer background and ex-military government so that he can make bombs and make me disappear. Can't make this stuff up, folks. Beautiful people, Seth. You guys are stellar individuals, real stand-up guys. Tell you what. Glad you're so proud of your jigsaw shill service over there. Now let's get back to the other stuff. Sorry, I had to break into and make sure we're covering all the rest. Oh, hold on. Here's screenshots. These were on days that this actually occurred. I forgot about these. These aren't email messages. This is what comes from their website. So I got the screenshots of what comes up on Collective 2's website all at the same time. They all like ding, 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 because Algobox is trying to fire trades, and look what happens. Wrecked, wrecked, wrecked. Collective 2 cannot keep up. Here we go. Here we're from the days that they were coming in, on whatever day that was wrecking on me, that I find out there's problems. Back in 513. Look, see? Found out the hard way. Basically, you cannot trade with Algobox the way that we trade with it on Collective 2. Now again, if you want to trade Forex, you're trading, you know, one entry in, one entry out. They can handle it. There are servers from the 1980s can handle it. Okay, but if not, then they're throttled. They can't handle it. So what they do, and then they blame you. They blame it on you. Okay. So final thing, we're wrapping this up with the Collective 2 stuff. We are an hour and 28 minutes in now. Here we go. Look at this awesome professionalism. Okay, now mind you, let's back up. Who brought this up? I think some members. Oh no, it was me. Okay. Oh, this is me making my case to whoever was talking to me. Oh, this is great. Okay. Alright, folks, here we go. We're just gonna do it. Here's Analytical Kinetics again. He's obsessed with me. Analytical trader on the tweeters. Again, trying to start his business. Y'all saw it. Y'all know the guy we're talking about. Alright. Again, these guys are hanging out in Seth's room, and then he loves having them, you know, shill us, and they come in under false names. All that kind of stuff. Okay? These guys said things like, I used to work with you, Vinny. No, you didn't. Again, they've said just the most off-the-wall lies and deceit. They're disgusting people. Just telling you, folks, there's a lot of scammers in this industry. Just be careful. That's all I got to say. All right, let's zoom in a little bit here. 80%. All right. I think you guys can read this, right? One of the major reasons I only did a slow Forex investor style just show a one-year track record that I could be easily third-party verified and have all the stats with all the trolls that all the trolls want to see. Okay, there was my original stated purpose right there. Well, then they go after stats as if they know better. Okay, Alex said, I think there's no need to waste time with these third-party verifications because all they want to actually sell their platform so you can invest and they can get a commission out of it. Yes, so that's their purpose. We understand them. They're not trying to be a recording service. I mean, yeah, I get it. I'm using their thing of something that's maybe not designed to do. They actually want to make money off of my trades, and you know, I literally was charging the least that you could possibly do, $39 a month. Like, literally. Go on Collective 2, find one cheaper than me. Ready, go. Okay, here it is. I was charging $39 a month. That was you can't go any lower than that on Collective 2. I literally slid the bar all the way down. $39 is the cheapest you can charge for your thing to follow so that it can be publicly available. So that people could follow it. $39. Go find one that's doing that. Nobody's doing that. You know why? Because they want to make money from it. Most of them are charging $200. Folks, if I was doing that, I guarantee you I would focus on my Collective 2 thing. Because that's what they kept saying. Well, why don't you do any further on Collective 2? First of all, I'll tell you, and here it comes. Collective 2 is trash when it comes to AlgoBox. AlgoBox is way beyond what they can handle. Here we go. Well, then they go after stats as if they know better. So Liz, can I have this thing read this? I think we can do that. Let's highlight and read. Let me stop this. Let's have it read it. I think we can do this. Oh no, that's the voice to text one. I want to, one of these is a read thing. Text to speech voice reader, here we go.
Well, then they go after stats as if they know better, said it was at least good to have it out there. The recent experiment before I attempted to run a futures track record there was to see if C2 had improved over a 2.5-year period. As we all know, technology increases over time and companies get better. Same with people. Well, usually, exceptions being these troll types, they get worse with time. So I gave C2 the benefit of the doubt and thought I'd go ahead and try it one more time in a test. We found all the issues now and are well documented, and we will be revealing them in a short video series for those interested for reference and for other people who get conned into thinking that C2 can handle their trading as a reliable way to copy trades. The answer is, if your system is slow as molasses, Forex, or a swing style strategy where the entry and exit time don't matter much, then they are fine. Last Wednesday, when the market was hopping fast for the layperson and low IQs, the entire C2 platform was crashing and their website was down. Now I'm not going to be lame like these other guys who think that if they type it, then it must be true. Here is what we recorded that day in screenshots below.
Oh, that was nice. I really like her having to read that rather than me. All right, you know what I've seen actually works is a trade copied as a links account. Okay, from IB. Okay, whatever. But in summary, the C2 platform. Here we go. Let's let our friend read this to you guys. You guys are tired of hearing me talk.
But in summary, The C2 Platform Transmit API is installed on your computer and hooks into NinjaTrader. C2 is the official system of record for their trade systems, so they give you wretched fills. But let's say for a minute you get past that. All of the error handling and throttling occurs on their WEBSERVERS. There is no hook or communication back loop to the locally installed API send connector, aka there is no feedback error loop or anything stopping what is going on in your NinjaTrader, so you can be going along making trades as you normally would and have no idea that you are being throttled and that they aren't recording what you are doing anymore until later when you are looking in your email and see you got an email message of the errors.
The errors, yeah. So go to their website and see what's up. Okay, so if you got a problem, you go to their site to see what's up. That's where you guys following so far?
So you go to their website to see what's up. By the time you do that, they could still have an open trade recorded, which is what was happening in the past and is still doing that even today. 2.5 years later with these guys, they've never spent the money to fix these things, but that is also because the company is essentially broke. They are sending out emails to investors asking for minimum investments of $25,000 to keep the lights on, and they increased their take of subscriptions to 50%. Yes, I said that correctly. They take 50% of subscriptions, but let's say you get past all that again. I didn't care what their subscriptions were. I wasn't there to make money from the subs there, which is why I set the subscription as low as it could go. I did see they released it this year and I set the sub fee to $5. LOOOLLLL.
Yeah, so later on that year they actually reduced it, and I set it to $5 so that anybody could get to it. And I was just like kind of to insult that Matthew Klein guy because he's just a jerk. I'll show you guys. Like, I'm not even joking, man. I couldn't believe the way he responded to me.
NYHOW.
Anyhow.
So last Wednesday during my testing of their futures tracking, I found out they are even worse than I expected. I figured sure, there were delays, bad fills, and all the other things I have mentioned, but what I did not anticipate is that their website could also go down. So they are so cheap that they must be hosting their website on the same servers that they are running their operational functions on.
I mean, I don't know how else to explain that. Like, the market gets really fast, so that's data coming in, and their website was down. So, like, you get past all the problems with the fills, you get past the problem with the margins. Now, you run into the site's down when you go try to fix it. All right? So, I approached the C2 about these issues. I was met with some of the most unprofessional communications I've ever been from in a company. It told me the rest of the story. There were obviously internal issues there. So here are the fun goodies in all their glory, the screenshots of the history of all of this fun. Oh, this is me showing how they're having problems with money. Okay, dear Vinny, today unpleasant news. Collective 2 needs to increase the percentage it charges trade leaders when a strategy subscription is purchased by a customer. As you know, the current fee is 30%, but now we're moving it to 50%. Yep. I will not be changing the monthly trade leader fees and have no plans to do so. Meaning, like, what they charge me, $900 a year to have 3. Okay, again, I don't know, like, I haven't used 3. I used 1 for the contest thing. I had my other one, and I did some blank one I haven't used yet. I thought, oh, maybe I'll do a futures one in the future. That was dumb. Wasted $900 on these guys. Why is this necessary? Because Collective 2 is currently losing money. It's that simple. Y'all, look at this. I'm not making this up. There's Matthew Klein. There's the dates, the timestamps. Collective 2 is currently losing money. It's that simple. Okay, I get it, man. I get it. Vincenzo, you've had experience with them? Yeah, I read your stuff, what you just wrote there. The problems that you incurred, you've seen it before? Yeah, you were with them when they were early? Look, okay, they're struggling. I get it. I know it's not typical for a privately owned company to share financial data. Yeah, that's pretty rare, so appreciate that. But again, like, then handle things a little more professionally when I talk to you. But I think it's worth sharing the following. The February market crash decimated Collective 2's customer base. There it is, folks. Many subscribers lost money. Big time. We've been fighting for several months to regain lost ground. In fact, I'm going to talk about this time period. You see this? This is the 2018 in February. I want you guys to remember that time period because I'm going to have my old buddy Tom Dante and myself are going to explain our stuff from 2018. That first quarter of that year was rough. Now, we didn't lose money, but just low. In fact, some people were trolling Tom Dante for having only made 4% in the first quarter of 2018. But here is Matthew Klein, the CEO of Collective 2, saying that craziness that went on in February, that they basically almost went out of business. Folks, trading's hard sometimes, folks. Get it through your head. And there's some periods where things are tougher than others. Okay, but I'm just saying, on the cost side of the equation, the math is equally different. To be blunt, the operating costs of running Collective 2 are high. Just a few examples. We never charge our users for exchange data fees, own cost of licensing servers, blah, 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 blah. What do you need to do? There is no action you take. The price change will be applied automatically to new subscriptions. Yada, 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 yada. We're going to basically take more of your pie. Sorry, thanks, guys. Blah, blah, blah. The C2 has survived for over 17 years in many economic situations. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe they're doing better now. Don't know. But I'm just saying, why then do their servers go up and down? I'm saying, I'm giving them an excuse, okay? Just come out and say, and by the way, our servers are shit because we're out of money, okay? Just say that. Here we go. Please spend $25K with us. Please invest in us. Matthew Klein. You're going to find out what a jackass this guy is. Are you ready? Minimum investment, 25. So, sights down. Remember this? Here we go. Follow with me now. Crank that music up. Let's do this. So, Collective 2 is down. Oh my! I'm zoom in. Collective 2 is unreachable. You can't fake this, folks. Collective 2 API. Remember, I can post in my room, okay? So my internet connection is fine. It ain't on my end, okay? I'm literally posting in this room. So, if it was a problem on my end, I couldn't post in our room, right? Here we go. Recently, you attempted to use the Collective API or the Collective Trade Station to enter a trade on Collective 2. We want you to alert that the trade you entered was not accepted. Here's the computer-generated reason why it cannot be accepted. System ID, blah, 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 has sent 41 new signals in the past 120 seconds. No more signals can be posted until 5 minutes elapse. Folks, this stuff wrecked my shit. Right there. Take a screenshot. This shit. I'm going to take a screenshot myself. This is the answer to these people who keep saying, oh, look, his system is crap. No. Collective 2. And look, if there's stuff, I really don't care. It's not like I lost money, but I did lose reputation because of these guys. This is my Twitch folder. There we go. There it is, folks. Think about 5 minutes on our scale. How many trades do I put on that period of time? Go watch my videos. That one right there is my favorite. The throttling, seriously, you don't find this out until actually hitting. Okay, and there's no feedback loop. I got an email, folks. I got an email. That's not like an alert from NinjaTrader where NinjaTrader tells me, oh, you've been throttled. No, you get an email and you have to go to their website. And the website's down. Another technical person who can understand what an API is. And yes, sadly, even after 2.5 years, they're still the same, if not worse. Yep, that guy's another techie guy. You guys want to go talk to another programmer who's been with us a long time? If you look in our room, he is a Founders Club member. I got this area locked down, okay? But, yeah, go talk to him. He knows what's up. He's been around a long time. Alright, you complain about the down. The hell with that, exactly. If you guys will be interested in the video I do to show the C2 issues, there are definitely cases. It's a big no-no. Exactly, okay? Here we go. Here's me again. I know I'm complaining. This is me totally complaining. But look, folks, they literally wrecked my track record. I showed you guys a picture of my poor track record. They totally wrecked. Look at that. Okay? This is the day that not Algobox died. This is the day that Collective 2 died. C2 errors. Not Algobox. Take a screenshot of this so it matters. C2 site down. and throttling our trades. That's it right there. So when people say, oh, this stuff's down, you know, and so, watch, here's what's funny. Like, they're gonna take this screenshot now and take it out of context, okay? First, they're gonna just take the picture, and that's what they do. Like you wanna, Seth, your guys are not seeking truth, okay? They are loving spinning this as though this was what happened to Algobox. These errors all along the way here, these big dips, and me getting all the way back up, like, look, y'all, I could totally take this higher, okay? Get me a good system or tell them to fix this throttling and I'll do it tomorrow. But don't tell me, oh, I did this great track record on Forex and then, oh, this is what happens with Algobox and then it crashes. Come on. Give me an effing break. And mind you, so 2018, they said February, did it look like we had much of a problem? A little bit, maybe, right? We're right back up, doing just fine. Oh, then I'm like, oh, they say that now I'm up over this big amount of account. I might be able to, now I've got enough margins because they get that crap margins. You guys following this? 7,800, come on, man. Almost $8,000 a contract versus 500. You can't trade like that, man. Not well, not intraday. Investment style, maybe. Not intraday income base, which is what we do here, folks, okay? But they wrecked my track record. Thank you, Collective 2. Any other questions? Like, am I explaining this well? Is anybody still awake? I know I'm ranting at like almost 1 a.m. now. We're going at this for an hour and 45 minutes. But I want you guys to understand, like, if somebody wants to hear the truth, okay? The truth is here. Right? They want it microwaved, I can't help you. Like, this stuff is complicated sometimes. That is a screenshot from my myriad of errors just from Wednesday of last week. Just from a partial day of trading. She says, the skinny is that their API can't keep up with your bots. Yes, they throttle you on the back end. I'm gonna let her read that for a second while I take a drink here.
They throttle you on the back end, yes. That is the skinny when it comes to futures fast trading and our pace. It would even be fine if they at least show you the throttling on NinjaTrader. They have the app on your system. Why not just show the errors right there in the system? I've been saying this for 2.5 years, so even with their latest version, still haven't even put that in.
I know, like, just, you should be able to fix that. I mean, Curtis and I, either one of us could fix this problem for them and send it back over to them. We looked at it, we were flabbergasted. It's like, dude, it's so easy. You could just put a try catch right here to match their rules. It would be easy. Anyhow, doesn't seem they're interested in doing it either. Yes, what kind of software solution has no error handling? You're foolish to use IB, my friend. Okay, I was somebody talking about using interactive brokers to copy it. The kind that accepts this kind of trading straight from their API section. Not really a developer API. Oh, actually, this kind of helps. But perhaps useful for certain automation efforts. There's a way to send us signals via a specially formatted email. Oh, God, that's that thing. Okay, we're not doing that. Slow speed of email is obviously not meant for anything but non-urgent signal entry. Okay, that's something different. Sorry, I almost applied that. Somebody else said that. Jerry. Okay, Jerry said that. That's not true. So that's not... Okay, it might be from their API section, but that's not the API I'm talking about. They have a NinjaTrader connector API that you install in NinjaTrader. That code, we decoded that local, and that is actually a direct signal to them, not their email deal. But you can send them an email and fire a trade, yes, as well. But that's not what we're doing. Okay, you're in Canada. Blah, 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 blah. Is there anything? Oh, yes. So now my conversation. Listen to this, y'all. This is where it gets nuts.
Yeah? There are just scenarios like ours where we are income trading, not investing
okay,
style
you know what?
trading.
No,
where see,
you guys know, basically, we're income strategy. We're not investors, so you want to follow that. Thanks. Oh, Troy, what's up, dude? Oh my God, Troy, you and I need to talk, dude. I got people saying stuff about you too. So another beautiful gem from Gamma Trader again. Seth, everybody following the story here? Seth's got his futures trade room that's supposedly open to everybody, and anybody can bring any kind of tools. Well, as long as it's not Algobox, you can talk about anything in the room. Just at least be fair. But they are not fair. They will, if an Algobox were to be shown in his room, they immediately ban that person and delete the image. They won't say Vinny E-Mini in their room because they know that if they come and see us, they'll join us. Okay? They call me Mr. V. Go look. Okay? Go test. Troy, can you get back in that room? Do you have access to their room? Go in there and look to see if you can find Vinny E-Mini. You can't. You might see on occasion somebody says, "Who's Vinny?" Okay? And then they immediately badmouth, dog, lie, these scumbags, okay? That's what I'm tired of, folks. 2020, it's the day of reckoning. I'm just going to wreck them until they change their ways. That's what's going to happen. This is tip of the iceberg. Don't you think this is nothing, what we're seeing right now, okay, folks? So, this is me. Here we go. I got my response from Matthew Klein. Come to find out, this is Matthew Klein actually responding here, okay? When do you claim that error message was generated? Date and time. Eastern US, please. Wednesday was the majority. Let me get you the screenshots with the timestamps I was posting in our Discord chats. One moment. These can also be cross-referenced in the emails I was getting unless the email system was also down. I will get them as well. Post the screenshots. You guys saw the date timestamps that I sent just a minute ago on that day. There you go. Now, he says, don't bother. The site was not down. Folks, this is the response from their CEO. Don't bother. The site wasn't down. Mind you, first statement, when do you claim that error message was generated? So, again, cast of doubt, protective, overprotective of his stuff. I'll talk about like, oh, Vinny's so overprotective of his stuff. If it was so good, he wouldn't be so overprotective. First of all, I'm not overprotective, but I can get his point. You want to protect it, but here we go. Okay, 2/11 is when I posted this. Obviously, it was slightly before that. My other members confirmed it. And we do. You can go look in the room on that day. Everybody's like, yeah, I can't get to it. And then we all said, oh, look, we can get to it. So I finally get in there, like literally 30 minutes later. Y'all, think about one of my trades being open on NASDAQ. Y'all know when NASDAQ moves? On an FOMC day, Wednesday. My members confirmed it. They could not get to it either. I'm not here to argue. I'm just going to be putting together a video showing all the issues. Okay? I'll tell them what's going to happen. Pretty simple. You probably didn't like that. Looking, said something about attitude. I think there was an email. There was one before that. It's going to be putting together a video showing all the issues. I'm not looking to deal with someone with attitude on your end. At the time, I didn't know this was Matthew Klein. I thought surely they would upgrade me. Like this must be some lowlife. Nope. This is Matthew Klein, to come to find out. On your end, I can add that to the documentation if you wish, or we can simply be civil and show me how you are concerned, and I will show you the throttling errors and show you how, when I close my position in NinjaTrader, if the errors are firing, the trade remains open on your end. I have to, for the site, I have to go to the site. Step 2, turn off the API. Step 3, open the web trader. As I'm typing all the steps that have to be done, I'll have my tech support guys examine your logs to see what errors prevented you from closing positions. Now, I'm like, cool with that. Great. But I'll finish on step 4, find the trade, place an opposing order. I gave up fighting it on Wednesday. Okay, and remember, this wasn't the first time. We've had this last time. He goes, but listen, the truth is, I don't really have the energy. If the site's not working for you, no sweat. Let's part ways. We'll remove your strategy if you like. It's probably not a great fit. Wow. So basically like, you know what? If you want your money back, cut you out, no problem. And then I see the next day a trade is still open. Okay, so I'm finishing out. He types in the middle of that, you know, cross talk, normal stuff, no big deal. But listen, I don't have the energy. If the site's not working for you, no sweat. Like basically, I'm not gonna chase this down. You know, and who can say that with authority, right? That's obviously him. So I come to find out, sure enough. And then the next day, a trade is still open. Ridiculous. He says, I'm happy to give you a refund, not trying to get you mad. Okay. I said, well, you could do that, or you could delete this trade that shows this garbage in my record that is causing my public humiliation. And I'm just being honest. That's what you guys do. You guys come out here and humiliate me over some error that somebody else caused. Troy, you've been banned from over there too? Yeah, exactly. Troy, why don't you type in there, tell them why you've been banned. Exactly. I've got plenty of proof. Like, but they're not interested in the proof. Like, they don't want to fix it, and you know, they claim that he won't fix it, whatever. Sorry, we can't edit the trade record for any reason. It's a regulatory no-no for us. So if they mess up your track record, too bad. That's it. Okay. And I go, and save yourself and the company the humiliation of me exposing literally thousands of errors from C2 in my inbox. Now that's actually true. You know, I showed you guys, I have 900 and something. Okay, and that's unreads. I need to look to see how many there are that I've read. Okay, that I've marked as read. He says, so no desire to cause you humiliation. Let's part ways. I'll take down your strategy and we can both move on. Mind you, now they still won't take it down. They allowed me to set it to private, but they won't take it down. They are enjoying this. You know why? Because my troll, Shalom Benzev, is now emailing them, and he loves the fact that he gets to sit in here and crap on me. More people, again, this industry is full of a bunch of terrible people. I'm sick of it. I said, I figured you'd go with the default blanket answer, but I'm like expecting him to bump me up. Like, let me talk to your supervisor, right? And they end up finding out, like, there is nobody higher than this guy because I'm talking to the chief. All right, I'm like, wow, this is how the chief talks over there? Wow, no wonder they got problems. When you delete track records, you still see the link and people see the visual. He says, nope, I'm happy to fully remove the strategy. Mind you, has he done that? No. So my trolls go out there, post my link, and if you look at it in any webhook, you still see that massive drop, and that's what they're talking about right now. Thanks a lot, Matthew Klein. Do what you said you were going to do and actually pull down the damn strategy so these guys stop trolling me. Although, look, I'm glad it's there now. As long as they... Look, I don't mind that you know that that's out there. As long as you allow me to show you the truth. Okay? As long as you allow me to show you this. Not Algobox issue. It's a C2 site and throttling deal. All right? I'm going to do a series on this until these guys take this down. I'm going to keep doing it. Another flaw with your site. So give me the okay to remove the strategy and refund your money. Is that okay? I said, well, that's pretty shitty. Have you looked at the record? I spent over a year on it to get it where it was. Then my father had a stroke, and I quit for a long time. Recently came back to see if it could handle the NQ trader we use in Algobox. Unfortunately, we can't edit the strategy for any reason. Folks, what kind of company can't go into their database and fix one of their flaws? From a data guy, that is absurd. You guys. So when you guys have a technical issue, what do I say? When you guys have a technical issue, your solution. When you guys have a technical issue, wait for it. There's nothing you do. Just making sure I'm clear on that. Because again, I want to just give the truth out to everybody. Well, I'm not sure I agree with your analysis. Okay. As I will have to inform my subscribers, because I am. That's what we're doing here. We're having this conversation. We're going to subscribe. I'm also certain I disagree with what you're deciding on. Let me show you what I will be showcasing. So I'm not really a Twitter kind of guy. Let's take this to email. Mind you, I've already tried to contact them via their email. I'm not out to argue with you. I'll leave everything intact for now. So no pressure. We can deal with this with cooler heads. I go, and I don't mean C2 subs. I'm talking about, he doesn't know who I am, maybe. Constraint is, I can't change your track record. I'm quite sure you'll suggest you were unable to close that last language for all sorts of technical reasons. That was C2's fault. I am happy to remove your track record. Basically, we don't believe you. It was your issue, all right? Regardless of the fact that I've sent them all my errors, they have all the logs. I'm happy to refund your money. First of all, they haven't given me a refund, and they haven't pulled it down. All that's been able to be done is me being able to set it to private. So those of you guys who are like, why does he set it to private? So that you guys don't just speculate like you do. Speculator Seth. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, live trading. The guy's an admitted losing trader, right? He literally admits he's a losing trader. And that's fine. Like, okay, look, great for you. He's like, and Vinny must be too. Oh, well, more assumptions. You guys are as smart as these C2 guys. Y'all make Nancy Pelosi look like a genius. Troy, because Gamma Trader and Seth don't want to admit Vinny knows the market. When I get in a spot when I'm trading, seriously, don't message anyone but Vinny. Thank you, Troy. E. Fazio, everybody. Good dude right there. You guys want to know his history? Why don't you go talk to him? Right? People keep saying, oh, Troy hates Vinny. Troy, like, what? Troy hates me? Then why is he writing in here these nice things? I don't know, man. Y'all, there are so many liars about what's going on around here. It makes me sick. It really does. Here we go. Just send me an email. help@collector2, and we can discuss with cooler heads. Again, he admits that he's lost his head. Okay? Going to send you screenshots of all the throttling errors. I think cooler heads is likely ideal. Okay? Cool. Sounds good. Talk later. Great. So I email on Monday. This is like on a Friday or a Thursday. I think it was a Friday. Not a Twitter kind of guy, so there's the email. Here we go. Monday email. Here we go. Oh, I was showing the history. So I email him on Monday. It was on a Monday. Took her on a date on Tuesday. We can make love on Wednesday. And on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday, on dinner on Sunday. And on a Monday. Oh, sorry. Okay. I don't know why that popped in my head. Here we go. You guys don't want to hear my singing. Happy Monday. Regarding the NinjaTrader API connector errors and ability to close a trade. Happy Monday. As per our Twitter conversation, under the context of cooler heads, was someone able to go through the log of errors from Wednesday regarding my account? There is a disconnect between the NinjaTrader API, which should throw an error or something rather than only knowing there is an issue with a trade on the website. Conditions exist like this. In case you didn't know, as you open and close trades via NinjaTrader, the bridge connector indicator sends trade information to C2. Wow, this is going to bore y'all to death. However, if there is an error, such as throttling in this case, you get no such error feedback. Look, I just tell them the problem, okay? I tell them what's happening to help them out. Maybe they can fix the problem. But I want them to fix my track record. That's all I ask. I fix the track record so we can continue on, carry on, and and then that way you guys can see the truth. Like, have the truth. Let the truth set you free. Stop. These guys are the inhibitors of truth. This is basically the issue. There's a greater detail if needed. However, my hopes are a bit low after the conversation I had on Twitter with whoever responds there. Again, I didn't know at the time. I come to find out it was Matthew Klein. I still didn't even know for sure, but I found out later. What I'd like to ask are a few things. Fix my track record by deleting that huge loss. Number one, that is currently still showing. 2, fix the NinjaTrader API so that it gets the same errors and raises the error in some way directly on the platform. Those are my 2 asks, Collective 2. Can you see these, Collective 2? 2 things. Fix it and fix it. If you need some help, Curtis and I, we volunteer. Anybody else? Any developer want to volunteer? Seth, you say you're a developer. Hey, Atachino claims he's a developer. Where's he at? He claims he's a developer. He says that he's reverse engineer code. If y'all remember our last thing, though, on his Twitter says he's an investor in real estate, mortgage specialist, and trader. Loves discussing topics on various financial investors. Right. Fun times. Alright, and I included screenshots of the error message I showed you guys above and had them easily seen in the email. Here we go. Tuesday, follow-up email. So that was Monday, no response. Tuesday! Yeah, folks, I mean, I'm not joking around. Like, you can't make this up, y'all. Tuesday, October 29th, 7:47. Again, after the entire day's gone, so it ain't like I'm like trying to back-to-back them or anything. Literally give them all day, Tuesday. Good evening. Following up on this, would someone follow up and let me know that this is being looked into? Thanks. Let me know if anything else. I feel like I've been pretty professional about this whole thing. Wednesday, follow-up email. So this is my second follow-up. I'd like to see someone acknowledge that this issue has at least been seen at this point. I was told very specifically to contact you through this email address. Will someone please respond? Real professional group they got going on over there. Thursday, 4th follow-up. I feel like I've been quite respectful in my request for assistance. I was directed to this email address to get assistance. Is this not the correct email? Will someone please acknowledge these emails have been received, and or even better, would be to know that someone was looking into the errors and validating my findings, and let me know if you are willing to work on the technical issues with the NinjaTrader platform, transmit API, or some other form of resolution. Here's a screenshot below where I was directed here. Will someone at the company please respond to my now 4th request this week via email? Thank you in advance, right? And I sent them hey, the guy told me to come here to help@collective2.com. Okay, well, here we go, tracking through. I feel like I'm doing as much as I can do, folks. I believe this was actually the Friday, and I did. My people are destroyed by lack of knowledge. Bible passage. Not about me prevailing. I'm way beyond that. My mission is beyond trading. Okay. Don't know. Salt and light. I think there was a Friday one. I don't know, maybe the next day. This looks good. Anthony got his 43-inch monitor I sent him. Looking good. Anyhow, I did. I continued to follow up with them. Here we go. Is this it? Oh, no. I was laughing about about the same time that he wants to launch his online business. It's so funny how this all ties together. So then there is, here we go, and we're back to the end. All right, folks, we're right at 2 hours. We're going to close this thing up. Thanks for hanging out, those of you guys who held in here with me. Didn't fall asleep the whole time. I hope you guys got that. Look at this. Oh, the apropos yawning. I forgot I put these in. That was funny. Oh, here he is coming in under Series 3. That's it, another one. Like, another one coming in to troll, okay? Under his same thing, analytical kinetics, blah, blah. Again, he came in here in my room under all kinds of names. Here he is, trying to troll again. Here he is, the man himself. You know, same old stuff over at next level. And then he comes, he's playing with 2 names now. He's like, he's playing two names. And yes, these are both Shalom Ben-Zev of Analytical Kinetics and Alpha Build. And folks, the sagas go on and on. I explained to them the C2 stuff. They say it's BS. They say that Matthew Klein said that it wasn't. He is wrong. I mean, it's real easy to say, I understand his position. He needs to defend his company. He needs to say that they don't have errors, that these things don't exist. But folks, I've proven out it does. Algobox is beyond the norm. It is beyond what they can handle. That is a fact. I was about to say I'm sorry for it, but you know, I'm not. I'm not. There it is, folks. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I pray blessings on each and every one of you within the sound of my voice. If you are hearing this message, I send out amazing countenance and blessings upon you if you deserve it, and if you don't, that blessing be a curse upon you. Those of you scumbags, you know who you are. I'm sending it off right here. For me, Tiffany, Robert, Witchbot, Mod Squad, Curtis G, Mikey, Roman, Rosa, Wani, all of the above. T. Fazio, my homies in the back. You guys rock. I'll see you in the new year.
Street